Hello, my fellow humans. Welcome back to today's message. I would like to say thank you to anyone and everyone that continues to be a supportive part of the journey with me. Truly honored to be sharing this time and space with you. And should you happen to be new here, welcome. This is a reminder that we're all here sharing this human experience together, and that this is a safe space to show up as your highest, most aligned, loving, authentic self. We do things completely differently here on this channel, so with that in mind, if the message does happen to resonate, it would mean so much to me if you were to like, comment, and subscribe. And if you're interested in supporting the channel further, please check out the description box. It will have everything that you need. So today, Archangel Michael has a message that it's okay. All right, and I'm not sure what that's referring to, but it was a channel message coming in. We're going to be using the Sword of Light Oracle today, the Archangel Michael's Sword of Light by Radley Valentine, to find out more about this. So Archangel Michael, what is a Sword of Light Oracle card that will help us better understand that it's okay? This message you have for my fellow humans, it's okay. It's all right. That's the one. Thank you. On the bottom, so we have number 37 with welcome abundance into your life. Prosperity is on its way to you. Have faith that Source will heal your financial challenges. So we could be talking about having difficulties with finances right now. Things are a struggle for you and feeling like things are falling apart, which is understandable. Anything that has to do with money, oftentimes we take a big hit when it comes to money and finances because it feels like a lack of stability. Let's find out more. Archangel Michael, what is the message that it is okay? It is okay. What is this message today, Archangel Michael? What would you like my fellow humans to know? It is okay. So we have the 5th house. We have Venus energy. Yeah, self-worth is coming through here. And we have Aquarius energy. So there's something here. I feel like you have been denying your self-worth for a time. And that could be because maybe you haven't found the love that you were looking for. Or maybe you haven't found the leadership position that you were looking for. Or things haven't worked out the way that you thought that they would. And so there's this energy of being aloof or disconnected or disassociated from the possibility that things can work out for you and not feeling like you even deserve it. It's almost like the question, if I deserved it, then why don't I have it? And Archangel Michael is saying it's okay. Time is not the same for humans as it is in the spiritual realm. And we don't see things all the time with our physical eyes. Sometimes we feel things and we're like, okay, I know things are shifting. I know things are shifting. So then naturally we'll put a time frame on it. Okay, I know things are shifting. I know things will shift by next month, next week, tomorrow, whatever. It's something that we do as humans, and we might not realize that we're doing it, but it happens, and that's okay. What Archangel Michael is saying, that no matter what it is that you're trying to manifest into your life, or no matter what it is that you're trying to overcome right now, to come back to this childlike wonder. Every day wake up and say, I choose to present myself to this day with curiosity, and I choose to receive this day with curiosity. And that will help you connect and network with the people who are meant to be on your path. That will help you feel more magnetic, more attractive, more desirable even, because you'll feel like you're worthy of those good things in your life. It will also help you see massive shifts and changes. And it's something unique that you can choose and alter to yourself, right? It's like however that works for you, it's something that you get to choose what works best for yourself, but making sure that you're waking up in this grateful energy and that you're very present with what is, not what you feel it should be, but being super present with what is. And this will help you release all that tension that's going on, all that worry and that stress that has arisen from that. There's a little bit of stubbornness here. It's almost like in the past, maybe you were holding on to certain things and that was just your go-to, and maybe that's something that's resurfacing in your life right now. So let's see what else comes out. Archangel Michael, what is the message that you have for my fellow humans? It's okay. Yeah, it's definitely pointing towards love. Also your intuition, trusting your intuition. I feel like there's something here that you feel very, very distraught over, very brokenhearted about. Archangel Michael said if it's something that is creating suffering, that it's okay to let go. It's okay. You're not doing the wrong thing, even if people are trying to convince you you're doing the wrong thing. Romantic frustrations. Wow, with the page, or I'm sorry, with the Knight of Wands in the reverse. On the bottom of the deck, we have the 5 of Wands in the reverse. This is an obstinate refusal to change. This is holding on to someone or situation that has either caused you a lot of pain, or holding on to someone believing that it has to be this person. And that's okay, right? It's all right. What Archangel Michael is saying is that it's okay for you to surrender and let go. Holding on to something so tightly only gives off the energy to the universe that we are in lack. But when we relax, we let go, and we surrender, and we allow things to happen as they are, and we're present with each moment of the day as it arises, we allow what it is that's meant to be in our lives to manifest, which is way easier said than done. But there's something here, a situation or a person. It could be, again, finances. So it could be a situation, a circumstance, a job, finances, a person that is taking a toll on your self-worth. Holding on to this makes you feel like you're not worthy of good things. So then the question becomes, if that's the way that it's making you feel on the regular, why hold on to it? And I just heard someone say, because that's what they said I'm supposed to do. And I feel like when you say that's what they said is referring to other people in similar situations to you. If they said that the only way to manifest this was to go and jump off a cliff, the next question would be, is that something that you would do? I already heard, no, that's absurd. So why is that absurd, but holding on to it because they said so, even though it's making you feel worthless, that's not absurd? Is it because you've come to this belief that you're so strong you can handle anything that makes you feel terrible as long as it gets you to the outcome that you want? How many of you have held on to a relationship with a toxic person that's made you feel absolutely miserable, but you put up with it because of love? Let's just stop and think about that for just a second. You're holding on to the situation because, oh, love is the greatest thing there is, and it is, and love is so healing, but it's not enough. You're holding on to a position because they keep promising you the world, but then they keep denying it at the same time. Promise is empty words unless it's fulfilled with actions. How many times have you been promised by someone who can't keep their promise? Right? These are things to look at, and that's what Archangel Michael is saying. It's like, it's okay. Just because everybody is telling you to hold on, that doesn't mean that's the right path for you. That might be the right path for them, and that's okay. What is the right path for you in this moment is to observe the situation and ask yourself these vital questions. Does this make me feel like I'm at peace? Does this make me feel good about myself? Does this make me feel worthy and deserving? Does this make me feel like I'm in alignment? And if the answer is no to any one of those questions, then it deserves reevaluation. Yep. Because right now you continue to manifest that low vibrational energy in your life because that's the action you're taking. I have to hold on to this. I have to create this. Look, he's only holding the coin and he's holding the wand, which means it's like, this is the only way to manifest what my spirit desires. But you're putting your emotions and your logic on the table, saying, oh, who cares about my emotions? Who cares about my logic? As long as I manifest this thing, then I've done the right thing by my spirit. But your spirit is saying, take the lead here, and remember that your intuition knows better than you do. That Source, your team, Archangel Michael, they all know better than you do. Why? Because we get caught up in our emotions. Okay, we get caught up in them. We get deterred by our emotional ego. We get convinced by our emotional ego, and that's okay. It's okay. There's nothing wrong with you. And letting go, that doesn't mean that you did the wrong thing. It means that you freed yourself from a situation that right now just wasn't in alignment with you. And that's okay. That's all right. It's better to save yourself so that you're not stuck in this stagnancy, which is what feels like it's coming here, right? You're holding the wand here in the Magician card, and we see with the wands here, right? You're holding on to something that is frustrating, something that is romantically frustrating, something that is creating a lot of broken heart in your journey, suffering over and over again. Aquarius energy, choose to be different. Dare to be different than everyone else. If everyone jumps off of a cliff, does that mean that we do too? Of course not. That's absurd. The same goes for if someone's telling you this is the love of your life and you have to do everything in your power to hold on to them and make sure that you manifest a relationship with them. Dare to be different, with Aquarius coming out on the bottom. That's what Archangel Michael is saying. Dare to be different. There's a lot of hurt and pain that's coming through. It's very clear that's coming through right now. A lot of angry energy. Being grateful for the journey. Being grateful that you met this person too. You know, even if it's been difficult. I am thankful for this life and the opportunities it presents. Because if anything, they've taught you what love isn't and what you don't want in your life. Empathy. I'm open to seeing both sides of the situation. And this means just looking at both sides. What happens if I hold on? What happens if I let go? Am I really worse off if I let go of a situation that I'm dying to hold on to? Right? Oftentimes we're stuck in the illusion, not in the truth of the situation. Alright, so let's get a couple of these. What else would like to come through? So, Archangel Michael, what else would you like to say? Whoa, ex-lover. Wow. Just flying in. The past, memories, old flame, nostalgic, right? You're holding on. And this, they don't have to be an ex-lover, but it could be for many of you an ex-lover. It could be a labeled relationship. It could be anything, but it's making you feel really, really bad about yourself right now. And Archangel Michael is saying it's okay to let go. It's okay. And it's okay. And I want to reiterate, it's okay that you've held on. Right? It's okay. It's okay. But sometimes we just need that guidance and that clarity to say like, oh, wow, like I didn't realize I was holding on so tightly to this. I didn't realize that I was letting this make me feel like I was feeling. That's why it's important for us to ask those questions. What else would you like to say today, Archangel Michael? Ghosted. This is someone who ghosted you. Disappeared, silenced, ignored, rejected. And it hurt. It hurt a lot. Like, why would someone do that? When all you wanted to do is put yourself out there for them. Courting, dating, anniversary, meetup. Especially with the 5th house, this could have been someone you really wanted to date, have a relationship like that with. But it's like, why would they ghost me when I just put my heart on my sleeve? So then the question becomes is like, why continue to hold out for someone who's showing that you're not a priority in their life? And that whole... like, let me just say, that whole idea that, well, if I do enough healing, if I do this, if I do that, enough of this, then they're going to come forward and they're going to be the ultimate love of my life. Let me just show you the illusion right away. If I do enough, says I'm not enough. If I change, says I'm not worthy. So already we're bought into the illusion. So step back and remind yourself that in this moment you are enough, and in this moment you deserve to be put first. And if that's not what's happening, it's okay to let go. It's okay. You're not doing yourself a disservice. You're not even doing humanity a disservice. You're saving yourself. You're protecting yourself. Because if you don't, no one else will. I feel like there's one more that wants to come through. One more, Archangel Michael, from this deck. What else would you like to say today? Yeah, romantic feelings, exactly. This is someone you have romantic feelings for. And are they mutual? Does it really matter at this point? I honestly, like, I'm asking that to you. Does it really matter if they're mutual? I feel like you've watched a lot of love readings about this person, and all those love readings have said they ghosted you, they wish they hadn't ghosted you, they wish they gave you this, they wish they said this, they wish they said that. If this person loved you like everybody says they love you, they would have said it. They would have come forward and said it. No matter their situation, they would have said it. If they were really driven by that love. So at this point, it's not about how this person feels about you. It is about protecting yourself, loving yourself, and choosing to see yourself as worthy and deserving of the love you want in your life, even if it comes in a potentially different package. But right now, you gotta be the love of your life and give that to yourself. And that's what Archangel Michael is saying. It's okay. Falling in love, affection, happiness, and emotions. All right, on the bottom, we have music. Okay, wow, this could be someone that's in the music industry or someone that you get messages from via music. And that could also be something that's creating a lot of confusion for you because you keep receiving these messages from them. And it's okay to just let go, not getting so caught up in the messages that seem to come from the music, that seem to come like you're always seeing their name, you're always seeing something that reminds you of them. Maybe that's a design to keep you distracted from the truth of your journey. And if you look at it that way, it's not about being angry about those things. It's just reminding yourself that holding on tightly to those things that arise is only keeping you from being your true authentic self and seeing the worth that you have in this moment and the innate sense of self that can come out when you let go. It says musician, snake, charmer, harmony, and melodic. The thing that's sticking out the most is snake, charmer. See, sometimes we're getting charmed so well we don't realize we're being charmed. All right, I've got the romance angel, but I'm going to get an angel number for you today. Thank you. The loud car going by. Trust. 232. Trust in yourself and the universe. Have faith in the divine plan and trust that everything is unfolding as it should. Let go. Let go and let God. Let go and let source. Let go and let the universe. Let go and let spirit. Whatever it is that you believe in, it doesn't matter. Let go and let the omnipresence that is take care of it, okay? All right, I feel like there's a few more of these that want to come out. What else would you like to say today, Archangel Michael? Free, oh my goodness. Oh my Lord. Okay, free yourself. It's time to take back control of your life. Look, I can't make up the energy that's very clear in this reading. Okay, you've placed yourself in this cage because that's what everybody said you're supposed to be doing if they have this type of relationship, or because you love this person so much, or because of whatever the circumstance is. Fill in the blank. But it's created a cage around you and you're not living to your full potential because of this cage. Come back to the sense of playfulness and seeing life through eyes of a child. This sense of wonder. Right? Oh, again, this song has come up a couple times this week, but I Hope You Dance by Leanne Womack, but it came through. I hope you never lose your sense of wonder, yet you'll feel the heat, but always keep that hunger. May you never take one single breath for granted, and God forbid love ever leave you empty-handed. Right? So God forbid love ever leave you empty-handed. But are you empty-handed right now? Are you receiving from this situation? Is this an equal give and take? If the answer is no, then why is it so bad to reevaluate where you're at? And that's the thing to ask yourself. We have to recapture romance, allow your inner youthful spirit of fun to shine. Come back to that sense of wonder. Okay? Come back to that sense of wonder. We have House 5 again. Whatever reason, this situation is keeping you from embodying your inner child. Passion, play, children, confidence, and creativity. It's taking a toll on your confidence, which therefore is taking a toll on your creativity. Okay? This person ghosted you. They made their answer. They made their choice. Why do you have to continue to suffer just because that's what spiritual communities are saying you should do? We should do a lot of things, but that doesn't necessarily make it right for us, right? Now, I'm not here telling you that they're not your person. I'm not here telling you that this isn't going to be the person who comes in later. What I'm saying is right now, Archangel Michael is saying it's okay. It's okay to let go. It's okay. Grass is greener, jealousy, better option, unhappy, deserve better. You deserve better, okay? Feeling like, oh my gosh, they're the ones that are going to give me everything that I could have ever hoped for. I'm unhappy because they're not in my life. They feel like they're the best option available for me. If this person was aligned with you, then they would choose you. And again, I am not trying to make certain labeled journeys. I'm not trying to make them sound bad or anything like that. I'm not trying to say like I know better than anybody else. What I know is self-love. That's what I know. And anything that makes us feel like we're not enough, that's not self-love. And I myself am on the labeled journey, if you will, and I've spent countless hours talking with Divine, talking with Source, talking with my guides about this, and I've learned so much about it along the way. And a lot of people, they're romanticizing something that doesn't necessarily need to be romanticized. And it's unfortunate because romance sells like sex sells, and we're oftentimes stuck in an illusion of that, or even the delusion of that, and we're not freeing ourselves from that, which is why Free Yourself came out. Soulmate, exactly. So here I am talking about a labeled relationship. We've got twin flame, soul contract, soul connection, past life. Yes, this is a labeled connection, and I'm going to put this out because I feel like this just needs to be seen. Free yourself from the idea that it has to be in a certain package. The person who loves you unconditionally is going to step up and take accountability for themselves and show up in your life in the way that you need. They're not going to run away. They're not going to ghost you. They're not going to make you feel worthless. Is this person who's doing this teaching us something? Yeah, they're teaching us valuable lessons of self-love. That's what they're doing. Friends, acquaintance, trust, support, and loyalty. Going back to the people that you trust. Relying on them, leaning on them. And if you don't have that, then remember, freeing yourself from a situation like this may very well be opening the gates to Soul Tribe coming in. Why? Because this has been a lot of heartbreak. There's been a lot of hurt, betrayal, grief, and disappointment with this situation. Boom. We have 4, 5, 6. Manifest your dreams. You have the power to make things happen. It is time for you to take action with faith and confidence, knowing that your angels are guiding and supporting you every step of the way. Okay, so here's the deal. What Archangel Michael is saying is that it's okay for you to focus on manifesting your dreams, but don't get so caught up in it being exactly the way that we think it should be in our minds. How often has that actually happened? Your manifestation has happened exactly the way you pictured it in your mind. Rarely does it happen. It's always what we ask for, but it comes as what we need, not as what we want. It's always what we need, and that's the way it works. It's not that we don't deserve our manifestations, but it comes in a way that helps us, not because we're holding on to something so tightly. And oftentimes the thing that we're holding on to without reserve is the thing that's the most toxic for us. But it's hard for us to see that because we have a label on it, right? Let go of the label. Free yourself from the label. What happens then? Look at what is happening right now. Is this person choosing you? Did they put you in a third-party situation? Did they cheat on you? Did they choose someone else? Did they leave you as an option? Did they ghost you? Are they giving back? These are all viable things to ask in this situation, and finding out how better to assess it from there once you've gotten these answers. Choose yourself, okay? I can't stress that enough. Archangel Michael is saying to choose yourself. Choose you in this, not this person. It's not about this person. No matter how much people want to make it about this person, it will never be about this person, because our goal in this life is to be an incarnation of unconditional love. which means that we have to choose unconditional love for ourselves. Woo! Let go of control issues. Allow this situation to unfold naturally. What happens if you let go? What happens if you stop letting this person take over your mind? What happens if you stop letting this person take over your heart and you just look at the way things are right now? Not the potential of what could be, but what's happening in this here, now, here moment. What happens? Stop romanticizing something here, okay? It says, yes, this situation involves marriage, but I also feel like there's a third party situation here. Maybe this person is married to another person. You could be married to someone right now, okay? There is something here that can't just be stepped over. There's a process that has to happen. In order for this to ever come into fruition, there's something that has to be a process that goes through, okay? Why? Because new love is coming. A new person has stirred your romantic feelings. Open yourself up. Free yourself from something from the past and open yourself up to the potential of new love. Let's see what Archangel Michael has to say. It's time to play. Come back to your sense of inner child. Freedom. You're working too hard and worrying about everything. Seek out joyous experiences to bring balance into your life. We're going to read this from the book really quick. All right, number 17. You are working entirely too hard and haven't let yourself have any time for enjoyment and fun. This is not sustainable and it will leave you exhausted and burned out in the long run. The situation simply has to change. Carve out time for yourself, even if it's just brief moments here and there for self-care and amusement. Block out times in your calendar if you have to, whether it's 20 minutes every day, an afternoon a week, or a few days off each month. Read parts of a book you love, or go for a walk somewhere that brings you joy. Find a new show, preferably a comedy, that will allow you to laugh and forget your obligations for a short time. Better still would be to take a vacation. Just planning where you want to go and what you want to do, even if you don't have the time off or the finances lined up quite yet, would do you a world of good. But for now, today, make time for play in your life. Try to find fun in everything you do, even if it's just a little bit. If life isn't fun, then what's the point of your incarnation? What's the point? This situation isn't fun. And it hasn't been fun for a long time. And you holding on to this idea, only if I heal enough, then this person will come in. That's the illusion. I cannot stress that enough. That is such an illusion, because that statement says, I am not enough. I haven't done enough. I don't deserve it enough. I'm not worthy of it. And that is the biggest lie that anyone can buy into. And yes, this is something that I'm very, 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 very passionate about, because it is just another scam. I'm not saying the label is a scam. What I'm saying is that idea, if only I heal enough, what that says is that right now in this moment, you're not enough. That's what that says. That's what that says. Break it down. That's what it says. And that's the illusion. That's not the truth. Stop buying into that, because right now you deserve the love that you desire. You deserve the manifestations that you desire, and you are absolutely 100% in this moment enough. Right now, there's nothing you have to change. So for today, let this situation go and go have a good time. Go play frisbee golf. Go find a friend and go out to a movie. Go take yourself out on a solo date. Do something that really brings you joy and let yourself forget about it. Let it go. So that way when you come back to reassess it, you're in a fresh mind and you're not just holding on to the outcome of the situation anymore. You're realizing that I'm enough right now and I deserve things for my highest good, not because I want them, but because I deserve them. Okay? So this is what I see here for you today. If you feel like this is your reading, leave the little fire emoji down below. Say, I choose to make space for fun and passion, to reignite my journey, and to remember that I am enough right now. And if it resonated, it would mean so much to me if you were to like, comment, and subscribe below. And if you're interested in supporting the channel further, check out the description box. It will have everything you need. With that, I would like to take this quick second to thank your guides, your spirit messengers, your angel source, my spirit guides, and a special shout out to Archangel Michael for coming through today, for giving you this message. And with that, until next time, stay human. Bye.